Welcome to Snowvember. Yes indeed. The reason for this video, NCH, the software I use. If you look back on my videos, when I first used it, it crashed my laptop to a point where I had to buy a new laptop, 500 quid. Gone to do me upload my video, it's corrupt my files again, crashed my computer, and I ain't got a clue with this one. Can't activate NCH, can't do nothing at all. It's burnt me head out, and I've lost the video to start this video, if that makes sense. The part of the video was, I don't normally measure my koi when I buy my koi. This time I decided to put them in a bowl. I got 2 fish off Glyn, Mad Dog, westcroftkoi.com, you better believe it. And I think on the next clip it's where I put them in the pool, maybe even in the bowl, I'm not sure. Like I say, the videos are corrupt, so I've got to try and chop bits out. So I hope you enjoy, folks. Enjoy Snowvember. Okay then. Then with I'll catch this on camera. The missus bought me a little tripod, portable tripod, and it's got a little remote control gadget. I don't know whether you can see that, because I can't see the picture on the camera now. We've got it on the pod. I left it in my trousers and I washed my trousers, and I've just tried it, which turns the phone on and off, and it's screen cracking. You've probably seen this before, like I said. I don't know whether you can see it. Just a drizzle. Again, I don't know whether you can actually see that. Just going to need them a few minutes now just to get the water. The same as the pond. Okay then. Been doing that for about 15-20 minutes now. I've got some water in the tub. The fish are still in the bag. I'm just gonna, so I don't normally do this, I normally just put them straight in the pool, save messing about. Obviously I'll be tipping the water into the pool. You can actually see them now. Trying to use my little tripod and film at the same time. Trying to keep the tub still as well. So I'm going to try and do now, I'm going to take the phone off the tripod, see if I can hold it and measure the fish. Sorry about the camera work, folks. Don't know how good you're going to see with the reflection. I don't know whether you can tell the colours on them as good on the phone as they are as you look at them in person. I'm just struggling trying to hold the camera, well, my phone, hold the bucket and measure them at the same time. And obviously they say they're proper measuring buckets, so the measured will go right to the edge of the bowl. No, it's tipping over, the bowl's tipping over. Sorry about the camera here, folks, I'm just trying to stabilise the bowl. See if I can give him a little bit of a measure. No. Anyway, I'll show you this one here. And the reflection off the silver on the back of that one is unbelievable when it's in the pond. Well, when it was in Glyn's pond, I should say. It's almost got like a fluorescent part on its head as well. I don't know if you can pick that up on camera. It's 2 bars down the front of his nose that I'm just trying to turn the bowl round now so you can see better. Absolutely stunning fish. I'm old school, so I'm waiting for him to come along now and let's just see if I can get a rough idea how big it is. Again, look at that one, absolutely stunning. And I've noticed he's just got just a slight blemish of red in the bottom end of his tail. But that should be an absolute clunker when he grows. And Mesa, you're probably thinking, why am you putting fish in with the problems I've had? Mesa wants to do a show next year, so I'm just trying to get some top quality fish for him to take to the show. And I've got to be honest, I don't think they'll come much better than these two. Well, he's reading, just coming up now to the tape. A bit further. He decided to turn round. I should imagine about 8 inches. Just wish I could keep the bowl still. No, I spooked him. Keeps turning over, the bowl keeps rolling over. Yeah, he's coming along now, see if I can get a quick sort of measurement, both of them. Oh, together, look at that. Oh, the one's blocking the door. Yeah, I'd say he's roughly about, oh, he's backed up now. You won't believe that, look, them both past the tape. Oh, we've just gone back now, probably about 8 inches. 8, 9 inches, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to handball them into the pond. I don't want to put this water in because it's the water out the bag. I'll catch it in a bit. I just thought I'd check the temperature. I'll just put the fish in. That's saying it's 19.1. Now that you can actually see that. Apparently that's what it is. Let's have a look, see if we can see the new fish. It's got a little bit of food. There's one there over the back. Another one's right in the middle. There's one of the new ones just over there. You can catch it with the reflection. And there's the other one just swimming up over there. It's crazy because they look big in that bowl. And then when you put them in against all them, they look rather tiny. Mason did have 2 fish. I don't know that I mentioned it in another video off Glyn for helping him with the koi show. The one's down there. I want to see where the other one is now. The one's at the fish tank. There's one of them. Obviously I'm going to be the smallest. It's just gone underneath that sankey there, just over there. You'll see the smallest one. There's a little white one over there. Mason's tan chow that I've got him. That black one there with the gold inside the tank. I think that's Noah Sargi Mason had. Which we think that's a Gosky, the 3-step. I thought it was a Kaku, a Koaku. You can just about see him there, look, genuine. Beautiful little fish. I don't think it's a snapper sog, it's right down the bottom there, you got a red nose. We liked him because of the red nose, so. And that's that one that was out the tank. That's changed colour. It was originally like a lemony yellow colour. It's gone like a deep orange now. As you can see, them all feeding lovely. Fishing here from Rodbaston last year. Don't know the names of them. He's orange and black. There is that one there. Scragboat mice and that one from Rodbaston last year. That's the biggest sorghum mice I had off Tony Barker. Absolutely beautiful. Found quite a few fish with just little bits of car pox this season. I'll put it down to obviously all the treatments I was using last year and this year. I don't know if that's got any effect on them or not. I've got my chag down there, beautiful chag that is. He's got a little bit on his tail. If you remember, he was the one who was getting his head stuck in the pipe after the food. There's just a few, we just saw a little shower there off Dave. Black country guy bloke, he's got a bit on his tail, just a little speckle. Let them all swimming around feeding, as you can see. Things are looking good. How you diddling? Just thought I'd pop into the filter house and have a little bit of a mess with this feeder I've had off Scrag 68. Cheers again, matey. As you know, that's the feeder. No instructions, I've just tried to run it off my own bat over there. So what I've been and got me some of this spirulina pellets, just tiny small ones, which I've mixed in with my other food which in there. So what I've done now, I've just set up the timer just twice a day because the weather's cold. But what I'm going to do before I put it on the pool, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this bag. I'm going to put a weight on that to hold that bag in place. Sorry about the camera work. I'm going to put some food in the hopper. I want to see how much food. I've set it for 2-second feeds. I don't know how these work. So I'm just going to feed them twice a day. Once at 10 o'clock of the morning and then 3 o'clock of the afternoon, which is round about probably the mouldish times that I think that suits my pool. So I'm going to stick some food in. I'm still busy decorating. So what I'll do is I'll come back a bit later on and find out how much food this is spewed out in that bag. So that's my plan. So I'm just going to put some food in the feeder. I'm going to leave it on the filter lid, and then when I come back then I'll know how much food it's actually throwing out. If you remember last time, I've also got that one there. I've got to try and work out how to set that up. Right, I'm going to use that now till next season. You'll see the reason why I'm having 2 feeders next year when I come to use them. So what I'm going to do now is just, like I says, leave that in here, put some food in, and then see what he throws out in that bag. I've only put a small amount in, as you know. When I used that feeder last year, I lost £40 worth of food. It absolutely emptied the tub itself completely in the pool. So I've just put just a little bit in the bottom of there, just to try it out. It's all set now. Just put that tub on there to hold the bag so it don't blow the bag off. And I'm just going to wait until it feeds 10 o'clock and see how much food. I don't overfeed, so if it works right then I can use it. If not, I can reduce it. I've put a set it to 2-second feed, but I'm not sure how much food it throws out in that 2 seconds. So when I come back and check it later, I'll let you know what's been thrown out. Okay then, so I've popped back in the filter house. There's probably about 40 seconds left for the feeder to go off. What I'm going to do is try and hold that bag, because I've got a feeling it's going to pop that bag off. I wouldn't have thought it'd have had that much power, but these are the feeders that spread it across your pool. I know Mad Dog uses one, and he throws it all over the top of his tanks everywhere. It's a shame you can't just... Oh, there you go, Oh my God! Well, I had the bag on, and as you can see, quite a lot. Now that's 2 seconds, that's way too much food before I'll give more koi. So I'm just have to readjust the settings and wait till 3 o'clock this afternoon. Then I'll get back to you. I've just gathered the bits that have flew all over the lid, and that's the amount that's come out. Now in the summer I would have thought that's a good amount, but in the winter that's just slightly too much. They am feeding, but obviously not as much, so I'm going to try and set the timer now to 1 second and then see what happens later on. I've just realised the size of the opening there and where I had the bag, so maybe through at the top of there. So what I've done now, I've got some masking tape and I'll get it up there, and on the top of there I've adjusted the timer. I called that one handy, and there's a bit of dust on there anyway, so I'll clean that off. I'm going to put the legs on. Like I say, Dave was good enough to buy me this one at the minute I could work that out. You have to go and buy one of them boxes there. So I'm just going to use the legs off that for now, just to keep it up off the floor. Whether I'll get back at 3 o'clock for the feed, I don't know, because I've got to fetch Mason from school, so... But I'll try. But I will know how much feed's gone in anyway because of the bag. So either way, I'll get back and show you the results. So what I've done, I tried to put just a small piece on there, it just wouldn't stick to the bottle. So I've just wrapped it around, as you can see. The timer's all set. I have just found in the box I had off Dave some instructions, but I've already set that myself. So if that works, these are so easy to operate, whereas the instructions from the other one I've really struggled with. So we'll see what happens. What I'll have to do is get Pete down and get Pete to show me how he set that other feeder up, so I can use that one as well. So I'll show you next year when the season starts why I'm going to use the two. I do now to go off till 3 o'clock, which I think 10 o'clock of the morning, then the chill's just gone out, and 3 o'clock before the chill starts to drop again. 2 feeds I think is just right, but we'll see. I can always turn it off. So I'll get back to you later. and we'll see what the results are in the bag. I've reset them all now to 1 second feed and see what happens. Just put a bit of food in. Just thought I'd show you the fish. All looking absolutely lovely jubbly. Just waiting for the timer on the feeder. I've just give them an hand feed. What about a minute? So I'm 58. Obviously I'm just trying to work out how much food it's going to throw out. I'll go to measuring cup, you've seen it before. Now the weather's getting cooler, one of them, which is what I want to try and achieve in that bag when the feeder goes off. If I get these feeders running in the summer, I can get some decent food in my fish. And I'm 59. The next thing is set it up in the garden and see how far it sprays. Make sure it all goes in the pond. I'll just put that little tub on there just to stop the bag blowing off. Any time now. Oh, there we go. I've got to be honest with that, they'll look much different to the first one. So what I'm going to do is, that is the sort of measurement as I wanted. If that's only on 1 second, then there's no other adjustment I can put on it. So I've got time to do it right now. I've got to go and fetch Mason from school. It's 3 o'clock. So when I come back, I'll measure that up in this cup and see what happens. Okay, so just come back from school with Mason. Now I don't know if there's a way you can turn this actually on and off, which is a bit of a pain really. If you're in forecast frost, then you want it turned off. So I'll have a look into that. So obviously what I want to do now is work out how much it's feeding. You can see that cup there, I'm trying to do it one-handed. Whoops. As you can see now, that's telling me now that's 2 cups, which is way too much. Which is what I don't really want. Because I can't turn the feeder down no more. And that one pot I fed them earlier, although they've ate it, it is colder weather obviously, it's taking them a little bit longer to eat it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that cup back into the container. So that's one. Obviously there's going to be 2. You see my cup there. There's more than 2. There's the second cup, that's just 1 second feed. So So that's really disappointing me, that has. It's perfect for what I need in the summer, but obviously over the winter I just need a 1 cup feed, which is more than plenty, as I tip it all over the place. Just try and get these few bits here. So that's way too much food for me to put in. So I'm going to have to turn that feeder off. There you go. So it's 2.5 cups. It's for a summer feed. That'll be fantastic. But for what I needed for over the winter, that's not good at all. Which is a bit sad really, because I wanted to try and keep the feed on twice a day. But it is what it is. I'll have to empty the hopper back into my tub. Okay then, so I get a chance to check the feed to see if I can put a smaller feed on, or whether you can turn it on or off. I've just been busy decorating, still looking after the Missy while Le's recovering, and Mason. I've got Mason ill as well now. In the middle of all that, I've been trying to decorate. So all the kitchen cupboard doors I'm off. As you can see, them everywhere. I've got the heat on at the minute. Place is an absolute tip. I'm trying to spray the knobs off the doors and the drawers and the brackets. It's just, even though I've had the heating on all day, it's just taking a long time for the paint to dry. Anyway, that's the reason why I had a chance to sort the feeder out. But we have the forecast now, and we've had a couple of mole frost, I'd say. So it's something I'm going to look into in the next couple of weeks. Christmas lights have got to go up next, because as you know, I do my house and my next door neighbour's house as one. We lost a few, not me personally, the estate lost a couple of kids early this year, brother and sister. Tragic for anybody anyway. So I'm going to dedicate my lights pink, white and blue for the boy and girl this year. So that's the next thing on the agenda. So the fish have got away, so I'm just going to take it outside. I've had a little bit of a feed today. As you can hear, the builders are back. All looking good. So as soon as I get a chance to do any more content, I'll try and put something together for you. Hey, you can probably see behind me, first bit of snow. Now you've all seen snow before. It's the old net, how it holds the snow. Crazy. Look at that. What's the chances of that? Them little holes in the net, and that gets through that hole. It's quite nice looking at the snow through the net in there. The fish have noticed that I'm here. Look at them, ready for a feed. They're going to feed them today because obviously it is cold, even though I am waiting for some. That looks amazing on this phone. It don't look that red, it's dark red. It looks almost fluorescent through the camera. Crazy really how cold it is, and you can tell them they're not warm here, and then how I feed them from here. I'm waiting for food and it's cold. Okay, then I hope you can make sense of that video. I've had to chop bits out and add bits on. I'll reset my computer, and it just seems to be working at the moment. It seems to be working okay. Hope you have enjoyed the video anyway. As always, folks, share the videos, subscribe if you don't mind, and don't forget, folks, to polish our thumb. You know you want to. Until next time.